So we're down here at Manvers Lake, and as you can see in the background there, my mate Robbo is already on the water. We've got the boards inflated, and we're going to take you out on water. We're going to see how cold it is. We're all geared up. I'm wrapped up warm. I don't plan on, you know, dropping in ogging or anything. So yeah, let's go and see what this water's like. Another cool feature about these boards is the paddle, and the paddle actually floats. Now there are leashes that you can buy, like a wrist leash, that will keep the paddle attached to you. You know, if you drop it, it's attached on a leash, just pull it back in and stuff. But they actually float, so if you do drop it, it's not going to be a major issue. You know, swim out, grab it, fetch it back and stuff. So really good thing. Body glove paddles do float. So we're out on water. It's absolutely freezing, but we're wrapped up warm. I've got my wetsuit on, Robbo's got his wetsuit on, and yeah, it's not bad at all. Decent bit of exercise for a Sunday morning after an heavy drinking session, so yeah. Hey up everybody, so I want to take the golden opportunity to introduce you to my best mate in the entire world. This is James Robinson, and me and James actually came up with this idea for this channel a few months ago. James has also got a van and a board. We've got the same boards, to be fair. We're big fans of Costco, so we went out, we've got the same boards, and we've just been out on the water. It's been a real good laugh. But yeah, this is James, and James is going to be appearing in a few more, if not all more, of our videos. It works away quite a bit, so it's as and when James comes back.
Hello everybody, nice to meet you. As Jamie says, we bought the boards from Costco. Really good quality board. It's my second paddle board, but this one, the body glove, is definitely my favourite. Being a larger gentleman, it's very, very well balanced for someone such as myself. You have to really try hard to fall off one of these boards. On the sea is quite different. The waves kind of do that for you, but such as this lake down at Manvers, it's perfect for starting out and even progressing into more advanced paddleboarding.
Yeah, the body glove Performer 11-foot board. It's a fantastic beginner's board and a fantastic board for, like Robbo says, people of larger stature. You know, I'm 5'9", I'm about 15.5 stone, and you've really got to try your hardest to fall off this thing. It's absolutely brilliant. And not just on calm water like this, out on the sea it performs as well. It's an overall all-rounder paddleboard for anybody of any sort of level and where they're at. If you're a complete beginner or if you're an advanced paddleboarder, this board, I think it retailed at Costco for 500, I think, was it? Yeah. About 500 quid, and that comes with the paddle, the dual action pump, which is a really good pump, and the board itself, and a decent carry bag. So if you're wanting an all-round package, that's what we got. We got it from Costco, the body glove Performer 11-foot.
The pump's dual action, isn't it? So you literally pump it on number 1 setting till you can't pump it anymore, flick it to number 2 and get it right up to 15 psi. Overall takes no more than 5 minutes, which is perfect for a cold day like this because it'll get you warmed up. As Jamie was saying about heights and sizes, I'm 6'2". I'm touching about 18 stone plus. I've had my daughter, who was 11 years old, both on that board, both on the sea. It's never failed at all. It's a fantastic bit of kit. Really is good.
So a couple of decent characteristics on the board is at the very front there is a sort of little lip, which if you wanted to be towed along by a boat or anything, you could like put an handle across it and it'll pull you across.
There is a speed limit to that, which is 18 miles an hour, 8 miles an hour, which is not a lot. So you know, you don't want to be up on the back of a jet ski, be dragged off at high speed. I think it's just purely for being rescued, or
Yeah.
or just if you're struggling a little bit, you can just be towed along.
Working further back from that, and a feature that I really wanted from a board was to have an integral GoPro mount. So whenever we go out on the water, I can take my GoPro with me and I'll put some shots in later on in the B-reel. But you can see the sort of different angled and shots. It's just another way of capturing them memories when you're out. Like, you know, we take us kids out on our boards all the time, and there's nothing better than, you know, capturing that moment when you all fall in. And I think I've got a shot from Cornwall. I'll put that in later on in the video, but you'll see us paddling along quite happily. Then all of a sudden a wave hit us, and me, Connie, and Imi all fell in the water. It's quite fun, but yeah, it was a real winner for me when I found out that this board had got it. Moving further back from that, in the centre, the carry handle is different to quite a lot of the other boards that are out there on the market. It's a really soft handle, and it actually doubles up as an holder. So it kind of like unfolds on itself, and you can wrap your paddle up in it and carry it along and have a decent grip on your hand.
And the water bottle as well.
Yeah, and it's also a water bottle holder as well. There's a dog running around. How's it going? You all right? Thought we got a little friend then. Yeah, so it doubles up as a water bottle holder as well. As we know, it's very important to hydrate while out there in the water, and this board allows you to do that quite easily by just putting your water bottle inside that carrying strap. Working further back, there's 2 anchor points, and they can be used for you know, putting your cargo gear on, or sort of cool box. I thought it was a do not stand zone until Cornwall last year, because I saw the X. And I thought, oh right, well that means don't go past this point. And Robbo kindly pointed out, well, it's got 2 lashing straps here, so it's obviously for your snap box.
And also on the body glove promo video, because I actually bought the board blind. I didn't know anything about it. It was only because there was only 2 in at Costco at the time, and a gentleman picked up the other one, and he was kind of looking about buying the second one. Was swooped in and stole it, and then got it home and looked at the reviews, and the reviews for this board were fantastic. And then that's when I saw a gentleman. He was sat on a lunchbox which was fastened down, and he was fishing on the board. Really good.
That's the life, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is the life. And then at the rear of the board, you've got your inflatable point. Now today we've done a mixture of both to show you. We've got a video of Robbo pumping it up with the dual action pump. What do we mean by dual action? Well, when the dual action setting's turned on, it will be pushing air in as you lift up and push down. And then when you can't do that anymore, you flick it to where on its next setting, so then it's just pumping air in when you're pushing down. It's a fantastic pump. But that's it for the board, really. The paddle is nice and light, breaks down into 3 pieces. It's a really good paddle, and yeah, body glove, performer, 11 foot, fantastic board. A couple of other items then that we want to show you when we come out on days like this. A couple of safety items. The first one being a life vest. I've got this from Amazon. I think it was 25, maybe 30 quid. As I said before, I'm a bit of a larger chap, so I've got a large, and you literally wear it around you, fastens up, nice and snug. It's a really good way of staying warm as well while you're out on the water, but certainly down here at Manvers Lake, it's an essential piece of safety equipment that you must wear whilst on the water.
You're not allowed on the water without one.
Yeah.
And to be fair, if you're a beginner or first starting out, we'd fully recommend you wear one, not just on the lake, canals, rivers, but even the sea as well.
Yeah.
You'll see people just buying these boards, they're not even lashed on, they haven't even got a life jacket on. They're going out, they haven't got a clue. we haven't really got a clue. We're
No.
learning it as we're going along, but we just thought we'd expert, you know, tell you all about our experiences as we're learning ourselves.
Yeah, by no stretch of the imagination are we professionals at paddleboarding. We've made this channel purely because we wanted to do videos and show you how the average person goes about starting up, buying a paddleboard, getting out on the water, making some great content, and sharing it with everybody. So we are two average blokes who are trying our best not to look professional. Another safety feature that I've just bought is a quick release waist strap. Now this is again like the life jacket. A lot of places now are saying that a quick released waist strap is an essential bit of safety equipment to wear whilst on the water as well. And in my opinion, I couldn't agree more, because if you get into a sort of situation where you're attached to the board's going somewhere where you really don't want to go, you know, having this round your waist with this sort of little rope and ball so you can grab it and pull and then detach yourself from the board and get into a safe area is really, really important. And all that does is connects to your leash that's normally would be around your sort of ankle. Attach that to the waist belt and then put the waist belt round your waist. And I've just tried it out on the water this morning for the first time, and it's 12 quid I think from Amazon, or 15 quid. There's a few different brands. I know Red Paddle Co, they do one. I fully recommend it. It was really comfortable to paddle with, and certainly you know, I was trying to do step back turns and everything out on the water, and it made it a lot easier because I didn't have the leash round my ankle in the way, which could potentially mean that I get tangled up, trip up, fall in, which on a day like today you really don't want to do. Yeah. Another couple of little items that we've got then, again from Amazon, is the Trespass fold-away chair. Now, to me, that looks like a boot bag that you put your footy boots in, or your ruggers boots in. But that actually houses the chairs that we're sitting on. Whoa! Help me up. And that's them. They're really, really comfortable chairs. They fold down into that bag and they're stored away nice in the van. You know, gone are the days where you're going to have a big bulky chair that's taking up loads of space and stuff like that, when you can just get a small fold-away chair, fits in that, tuck that away in a cupboard, and away you go. You know, you're laughing. And to be fair, you know, we're big lads. I can lean back, I can chill out, surrounded by ducks and a few pigeons think they're lost, and enjoy the lake, enjoy the reason why we bought boards and vans. So cool. So the next bit of kit that we've got to show you, my handsome assistant is just detaching it from the board now. This is a Red Paddle Co deck bag, and I saw this on a few of the forums and stuff, saw people have bought them, and essentially it's a fully waterproof hard-shelled bag that attaches to the front of your board if you've got lashing straps at the front. It's got these sort of cargo straps that you attach to it, pull it tight so it's nice and secure to your board. Our body glove boards don't have them, so we just use the bungee straps that are already there, and in actual fact it holds it down really well. Why would you buy one? Well, if you're going away for a weekend and you're going, say, wild camping, and you want to put your poncho, your sleeping bag, some dry clothes, you know, a bit of food and stuff, it'll all easily fit in here. It's a massive, massive bit of storage. And as well, on the sides, you've got sort of pockets to hold water bottles and, you know, bits and pieces like that. There's a little mesh pocket at the top, which is pretty good. You know, you've got to think the board's going to be the bag's going to be facing you like that whilst you're on the board. So having that pocket there just means you can put little bits in that you don't mind getting wet. You know,
Phone in a dry bag.
put your phone in one of the little dry bags, and you've got some sort of bungees at the front if you wanted to attach more stuff to it. It also comes with a strap as well, so if you're carrying your board down to the lake or to the water, you can put the strap on, put it over your shoulder, carry this sort of, you know, like a satchel, and then carry your board in the other hand. It's really, really well made. And I was saying to Robbo when we got down to the lake today, I was showing him this bag, and he was like, you can definitely tell it's a premium bit of kit. And I think this was £120 from Red Paddle Co. Again, not sponsored, but I wanted one of these because come the summertime we want to be going off and doing some sort of stealth camp paddles, and I'm also thinking of entering the Trent 100 paddle race.
These are essential. These are mobile phone waterproof bags. Jamie's got his around his neck. I'm not too confident about the plastic little clip here, so I've got a little zip pocket at the back of my shorts that I store this in. Normally I would have my mobile phone in that. My mobile phone's waterproof, but I have actually put them in water before, and then it turns out the waterproof doesn't actually quite work, and then you're knackered. So long are the days gone when I've tested that. So normally I have my phone in here. So if I were out on the sea or on my own, I would definitely have my phone with him. Down here at Manvers, the boathouse is only just there, the cafe's there, there's many people. So if we got into difficulty, people would notice. Plus we've all got our life jackets on, and we clip to the boards as well. If you notice there, I've got my van key in there. I also heard a small rumour that these van keys are waterproof, and I have actually tested that fact, and they are indeed actually waterproof. But again, like the mobile phone, I wouldn't like to keep putting that to test to get back to my van to find out it doesn't work. But we all know that you can just use the key bit to get into your van, but then also it doesn't help about the immobiliser and such. But really good bit of kit. They're about 10-15 quid. You can get the branded ones, which are a little bit more expensive. This one's got a little flotation device around it, so it does actually float with your mobile in. Two little clips here, just pop it open, and you know, it does just slide your phone in there, and it's a good little bit of kit, and they're always handy to have. Yeah, these are a must.
Cool. And then the last item that we're going to show you is something that is going to keep you nice and warm and dry after your paddle. And in actual fact, I'm wearing it. This is a dry robe, and this is made by a company called Two Bare Feet. Got this in Cornwall last year. I had it in my possession for about 5 minutes before Carly nicked it off me because she was cold. She was the first person to wear it, and then the next day I had to go back to the same shop and buy another because she wanted one. And they're absolutely brilliant. They are really, really great bits of kit. On the inside, they've got this sort of fur lining that will keep you nice and warm and dry. Long sleeves, big pockets, nice hood. Ooh. Nice hood. It's a really good bit of kit, and today it's a fairly cold day, and I'm nice and toasty and warm. So yeah, Two Bare Feet dry robe, 120 quid I think. You might be able to get cheaper ones from Amazon, eBay or something. There are different brands. I know Red Paddle Co do one as well, but yeah, essential for certainly for supping all year round. You know, you want to get off the water. It's a bit cold. Put your dry robe on, start doing your sort of close down admin, and then by the time you're ready for leaving and going home, take your dry robe off, pop it in your bag or in the van or in the boot or your car or whatever, and you're comfortable. You know, what we find is coming away in these vans and stuff, you want to be comfortable, you want to be warm, you want to have fun, and that's why our setup that we've got enables us and ticks all those boxes.
We've only learned this by experiencing coming off the water, not having a dry robe, being cold, shivering, trying to get warm in a towel, and trying to get changed in the back of the van. You can do all that inside the dry robe. They are a good bit of kit.
Yeah, fully recommend getting one. So that's it, that's the end of today's video. Me and Robbo, we've had an absolutely fantastic afternoon out on water, and we've really enjoyed talking to you all about the setup that we've got when we come away with his boards.